Hi Aries, this is your next 7 days reading starting from 25th of March to the 31st of March. I'm going to look at your energies which are going to be read from these cards that are in front of me. I have seen the spread and I have clarified and I have some conclusions that I'm going to talk about. So in your environment is the Hierophant energy. This is about commitment, duty. It is about morality, doing the right thing and having the knowledge about things. And it is also about, getting, expert knowledge from someone, from a mentor, from a person who will advise you in this time period, because what you are going through in this time period is Nine of Swords and Six of Swords. So Nine of Swords is some worry, tension. The bottom of the deck is showing the Five of Cups, the Tower. The other card is showing, other deck is showing the Moon. So basically there is fear, there is some kind of worry, tension, some kind of sadness or some pain in the body or the mind. So basically you are worried and tense, it's keeping you up at night. And with the Six of Swords, however, it is telling you that this is going to pass, this is going to pass. You will be able to get out of this situation and you will be given the safe passage. What is the influence? More than this influence is the Sun and the Emperor card. So the Emperor card identifies you. This is very masculine energy. You are going to take up this energy of power in your situation by taking rest. Maybe with the Four of Swords, you could be taking rest, taking yourself out of a situation, not pushing yourself, and taking control and trying to prioritize your situation proactively. With the Sun card, definitely there is some kind of clarity coming back to you in this fearful situation or a problem situation. It can also show that joy, happiness, success is coming to you because you will take control of your situation. So with the Three of Cups, there is some kind of healing, and with the Sun card, healing definitely in your life, whether it is your love situation troubling you, job troubling you, or your personal situation, family situation, or your health is troubling you. You are going to get out of it successfully. And the Emperor energy is telling me you will leave no stone unturned to get yourself back to a normal situation, get yourself back into power. So with the Justice and the High Priestess energy, what I am seeing is there are unknown things. There could be things which are connected to your karma. At this time, you are coming in contact with the power of Saturn, and also the power of the solar eclipse on 29th of March. Venus is retrograde in your sign. So lot of things are worrying you. There could be small issues that are worrying you. But when this solar eclipse happens, and it is your birth season for Aries who are following the sun sign of Aries, this is your season. So basically things will become better and focus will go on welfare, focus will go on duty, responsibility and family in this time period. Justice is going to come to you, balance of karma is going to happen, because you have been always very dutiful, and you intend and create in this time period. So basically with the High Priestess, you will have an inner knowing that ultimately things will come back to a level, things will come back to some kind of finality. So basically you will, though you are bothered right now when you are listening to me, things will come to a sense of balance, and fairness will be granted to you in this time period. With the World card, many of you are dealing with foreign people or foreign land. Some of you are dealing with travel, some of you are traveling, some of you are completing one cycle in life and entering into a new cycle. So this is the Saturnian cycle which has started for you, Aries, if you go according to Vedic, but the Western astrology has already started this Saturnian cycle for you from last year, but it is now going to impact you. And this is not scary. This is, a new world, new situation. It requires your emperor like quality of discipline. It requires neutrality. It requires good amount of push back, pull back, and also charging ahead with preparation. That is what angels are telling you. So you have to be very disciplined in your life, whether it is your work, whether it is your health, whether it is your family, whether it is your love. In love, you have to pursue your partner, you have to please them. So there is a situation for you, Aries, where you have to sustain in a situation that is full of fear, problem, and tensions. But angels are saying in this Five of Wands and the moon, the effect of moon is it is causing you small issues in your life, but it is also giving you the power of creation, power of intuition and motivation and premonition. But it also causes fear and worry. It causes people to be jealous of you, or people creating issues for you. But with the Temperance card, with the power of patience, with the power of meditation, healing, taking things as they come to you, accepting, you will be able to space out these problems, and you will be able to hold space for yourself and the problem. So you will be a bit away from the problem. So you will be able to work through this rough patch. That is what angels are saying. You will be reserved in your demeanor with the Seven of Wands and Queen of Wands. You are going to be reserved. You are going to take your chances. You will be doing well in your work, definitely in this time period, because you are an expert in whatever you are doing. And definitely the influence of Hierophant tells us that you are very knowledgeable. The influence of Emperor tells us that you are disciplined. Influence of Sun and World tells us that you will be accomplishing in this time period. However, on the emotional side, you could be worried a bit about a situation, but very soon with the Ace of Cups, you are going to feel a new vigor coming back to you, feeling of cure, feeling of love in your situation, starting to feel love. If you are feeling dried up in some way, so that is coming back to you, Aries, in this time period. You could be combining with an energy of a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, and also Aquarius, Libra, Gemini in this time. And you could be also getting a love offer from a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, very reliable energy. Or some of you could be having the earth in your chart, air in your chart. With the Lovers card, you could be making a movement towards a choice that is more harmonious in life, more diligent, more slow in your life. So definitely it's asking you to slow down. If you are pushing too hard, it is asking you to take rest. It is asking you to listen to people. It is asking you to not reach conclusions or not jump into anything in this time period. So the outcome energy is that these energies, these influences are going to result into the Magician. So the Magician tells us that you will have the power of creativity, you will have the power of smartness, you will have the power of manifesting many of your desires in this time period. So do not think about negative things. Think about the positives in this time period. With the combination of King of Wands and Queen of Cups, you have to be in acceptance energy. You have to you have to behave like a sponge, whatever may happen. With the King of Wands, you will have your goals set, and you will be like a leader approaching your issues and moving towards them and accomplishing accomplishing them, and you'll be ready for new adventures in your life to pursue your passion. You will be healthy, you will be strong, you will be robust, and you will be very affectionate and compassionate towards people. So this is what I am seeing according to these cards. So let's read out the advice from the angels. So the advice from the angels, Aries, is the High Priestess card. So harness your mystic power. So some of you are definitely under the influence of the High Priestess. The moon and the sun affects you in this time. So align with the light and focus on all things positive. The High Priestess is physical embodiment of the divine feminine, the goddess in human form. So you have the masculine as well as the feminine energy in this time period. However, it is telling you to get justice, to get to the balance, to get to fairness, rather than being totally dry and masculine. You have to be this feminine power, harness the energy of moon rather than being fearful. You should harness it for creation or for psychic activities. You are a mystic with the capacity to connect with energies that go beyond the human senses. So many of you have this energy within you, a force of magic that is directed by your will. So many of you have this magic within you. There is an opportunity for you to rise up at this time, but it requires dedication and discipline. Like we discussed in this reading, exactly the same thing it is talking about. You are being guided to look at what you are working on, or at the situation before you, and determine where your priorities lie. If you are unable to figure that out, you must use your intuition and discernment to focus on what will bring you closer to your goal and the happiness of everyone involved. When this card arrives, it's also important for you to check in with your intuition, as it will give you guidance that will be important for your growth. So this is a very important time for you. Family responsibilities, connection to God, connection to spirituality, bringing new situations in life, stepping into new Saturnian cycle. Aries, a lot of things are happening around you, so you require knowledge. You require the unknown and the known knowledge, both with the Hierophant and the High Priestess energy. You require the discipline of Emperor, which is within you, initiative of the Emperor, action taking up capability of the Emperor, but also you have to be very fair to people around you, and you have to treat yourself with fairness as well. So this is what I have for you, Aries. If you have liked this reading, please like, share and subscribe. And happy birthday to all the Aries who are watching this, who have their sun sign of Aries, and who will be celebrating their birthdays. And I wish you all the best. Wish you all the best for this new year. This is also start of a new year in many calendars. So let all the good things come to you. Just manifest the best things through your mental visualization and through your willpower. Thanks for watching. If you want to have a personal reading, you can contact me through the email ID in the description box. Keep watching this space, Tarot Priestess 1313. Bye bye.